This guy, he sounded so frustrated, which is the funniest comment. Opens the best pack first, then slams her finger on the corner of the best cash you got. He's literally so angry.
Nerd! Nerd! Nerd!
Yeah. Well, let me tell you something. There's no greater feeling than opening a pack or buying a comic book or buying a pop and experiencing it from beginning to end. Just the way it is.
Doesn't matter how you hold it.
Yeah, that's it.
There's no greater feeling than opening a pack, getting a great card, and then destroying it by smashing your against the corner.
So were you one of the people that commented on my TikTok?
I should have went on there and commented and said, "Thanks for taking a PSA 10 and turning it into a PSA 4."
Damn.
Yeah, nice. Just hide behind your keyboard.
Yeah.
Um,
Myself, Anthony Pizarro, Sandy Kirkman, Bobby Torres, we're all back together again. And, in this episode, we're going to discuss new topics, new conversations. This was suggested by Sandy. So I'm going to hand this over. I'm going to do a proper handover. I'm going to hand this over to Sandy, and she's going to speak about what we're going to talk about or what we're going to do in today's sort of forum session, etc. So take it away, Sandy.
Welcome back, BackSpace Nerds. So I wanted to start something new, completely new, and this could be a new segment for our BackSpace Nerds channel. I want to open up to the forum to you guys every time when we do an episode. Okay. So I wanted to know if you guys have ever experienced unsolicited advice. Now, whether it's in your personal life, whether it's from a friend, whether it's from work, or anywhere in your life, like have you received unsolicited advice and you just get really pissed off about it?
Unsolicited advice and you just get really pissed off about it.
Yesterday I went surfing and Anthony tagged along.
I came out. What do you mean?
Damn.
He came in, he met with us in the water, and then he broke my board.
Round 1, fight.
Anyway, that's not.
I didn't break your board.
When we're out surfing, I received 2 unsolicited advice from 2 different people. First time I paddled out, I've been surfing for years, okay? Not that great, but I know my thing.
Not that great, but I know my thing.
I know enough to ride my board. A lot of swell, but just doesn't break. Anyway, this girl came out of nowhere. She goes, "You're too far out." It was infuriating because she had been telling me earlier, like a few minutes ago, that she was teaching her friend how to surf. And I was like praising her. I was like, "Yeah, well done. That's awesome," She turned around. She's trying to teach me how to surf. Anyway, she might have been right.
Trying to teach me how to surf. Anyway, she might have been right.
But that's not the point. I didn't ask for her advice. Number 2, my ass is all cut up because of the wax on the board. So I couldn't sit on my board anymore. Another girl comes around. She goes, "Hey, you better sit on your board." Why? "Oh, there's a lot of baby shark sighting around here."
Oh, there's a lot of baby shark sighting around here.
I'm looking at her going, "Mate, I'm Australian. It's all good." And number 2, if a shark is coming at me, it doesn't matter whether I'm sitting on my board or not, I'm going to get beat. Those 2 ruined my day, but other than that,
I don't think it ruined your day or whatever.
I would think the broken board would be something that would ruin your day.
Right?
What about the broken? Okay, wait.
Unsolicited advice.
So
My face.
then I swam up to her and I said, there was a nice wave that came in. And I said, you want some unsolicited advice? You should have caught that wave. I've never seen a baby shark in that water. And I've been going there for years. So I don't know. They've only seen like maybe 2 or 3 sharks in the last couple of years. So I don't even know.
It turns out last night. It turns out last night, Anthony, there were gummy sharks or baby sharks around the area where we were surfing.
Good to know.
I've seen dolphins, I've seen stingrays, I've seen little critters, I've seen all that stuff. I think there was crabs in there as well. Like there's all kinds of stuff, but I've never seen baby shark.
Set. We're riding on the internet, cyberspace, set free. Hello, virtual reality.
Interactive appetite, searching for a website, a window to the world, got to get online.
Take a spin, now you're in with the techno set. You're going surfing on the internet.
Wikipedia is the best thing ever. Anyone in the world can write anything they want about any subject. So you know you are getting the best possible information.
I mean, apparently they're, in the news, they're stating that there's a bunch of shark sightings. And I think there was one recent beach in Long Island that closed down for a bit because of shark sighting.
It's very normal. They close all the time.
In New York?
Yeah.
I remember that.
Maybe on a weekend.
So to context the broken board situation. So we were both taking a wave. She caught it before me. She finished. I came in. And of course, like the directions we were crossing each other.
No.
So I thought I rolled right over her head, but Sandy does, she protects herself by placing the board over her head whenever the wave is dumping or somebody's coming in. So what I was rolling over was really her board. And then when she got out of the water a couple hours later, she saw a scrape on her board. It was a scrape. Wasn't broken, break in half or anything like that. It was a scrape because of that.
No,
I think it's possible it's somebody else, but it's most likely mine.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
But it's most likely mine.
Oh no.
Yeah, my brand new Hayden Shapes.
She had a brand new board too, so.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Just across. It's okay. I've got stuff to repair it.
So sick.
Whoa.
Don't even nearly stay on him.
Why?
Oh, that's why. Did you get that?
So I'm going to talk about unsolicited advice on my end. So I'm coming out of the train station one day and I'm walking towards the stairs and an older woman comes out and goes, that lady upstairs needs help. And I'm like, okay, like she was rounding the car. I didn't see who she was talking about. So she was like, sir, that lady needs help upstairs. And I'm like, all right. So then I turn the corner and I see a lady struggling with a carriage. She's pulling it up the stairs or whatever. So being a nice guy, I go to the carriage and I'm like, let me help you. And I go to grab the bottom of the carriage and she looks at me and she goes, did I ask you to help me out? And I'm like, okay. And I went up the stairs and I said, that stupid lady downstairs told me to help this lady. Why did I even listen to that dumb lady?
That stupid lady downstairs told me to help this lady. Why did I even listen to that dumb lady?
In the first place. And then I go and help this lady. She's over here yelling at me because I touched her carriage.
Well, was it recent, like during the pandemic? Like, is she hypersensitive because of everything that's going on?
Or like, I don't know, within the
Logic
last
is not
year.
in this, Bobby. It just that lady.
It's just because it was Anthony.
It wasn't about that. The lady didn't want anybody touching her stuff.
And it's New York. You know, when you're in New York, you don't touch.
And I get it. I get why did I ask you to help me or whatever? And I'm like, you know, for a second, I'm like, damn, this lady's a bitch or whatever. But then I'm like, you know, but I kind of understand because she never asked for it. You know what I mean? I'm over here listening to some other lady who gave unsolicited advice to help this lady.
The concept, you know, if you gave up your seat to an older lady, she could have turned around and said, do you think I'm too old for that?
Very possible that that woman who gave you that unsolicited advice tried to help her earlier and she set you up.
That's a possibility, yeah.
I mean, as far as like mine, like I don't really get too much except when I'm driving. And apparently I'm a very patient and safe driver. And that is annoying to individuals who are in the car with me. And I'm like, I'm not in a rush. You know, I don't feel like I need to go to point A to B. That's I just want to get there safely. And then I always feel like every time I listen to them, you know, and this is quite a few people, something always goes wrong. You know, whether it's a close call or I wasn't ready to make a turn and stuff like that. Unsolicited advice. I don't think I have the nature for somebody to give it to me. I think by nature I look a bit mean. People tend to like not give it to me, like, you know, outside people, but family all the time they always give me the sense of it all the time.
So to the public you're scary, but to friends you are softy, and you know they'll beat me to the ground, like, hey, do this, do that, and I listen. Well, maybe you're just oblivious, because I'm pretty sure I give you unsolicited advice all the time.
It could be that. Yeah, it could be that. It could be
but
that.
Also,
but
remind us not to be in the same car as you in case of emergency.
You guys have been in the same car with me.
Time to get from point A to point B.
You guys been in the same car with me. We've driven from New York to Connecticut pretty safely. You know, maybe not fast, but you know, I mean, I do get the hurry up and move to the left and watch out for that car. And I'm like, just leave me alone and let me drive. Just let me drive. It doesn't come from the public. The public, they leave me alone. And it has to be my face. So I took the train last night around 11 o'clock p.m. This train was packed. It was packed as if it was a Monday morning. I'm disgusted because a lot of it is these 20, 25-year-olds who you're either going to somewhere, but it's packed. You know, people are singing in the train. Like, I'm like overly frustrated. Like, what is all this? And everyone's sardine except me. They just leave me alone. I have my own space in the corner. No one's close to me. It's just my face.
Bobby, you have a pleasant face to us. I can't say beautiful because that's kind of like...
No, I think it's the sense of beauty.
I don't want Jovi to take it the wrong way. you have a pleasant face to us.
It's not an annoying face, right? It's not one of those faces where you just want to punch.
Yeah, no, it's pleasant. So, just give it out to the people, comment on below, let us know what are some of your unsolicited advice. We'd love to hear about it.
And then I can touch a bit on what's going on in the card market. And as you know, Prism Football has been out for a little over a month now, and that's pretty hot. Optic just came out, NFL Prism, which, they're pulling some huge cards, in that space. And now NBA Prism has come out, but that this year, and you collected in 2020, both of you, and you know how exciting 2020 was. They really bombed this year. Like they really delayed this product. It doesn't feel like there's any hype as there were in the past years.
Well, you're the real hobbyist, right? But I think it's supposed to come out May 27th, and they just took their sweet ass time. But I don't know if it's because Fanatics is bought out all these companies, so they're just really printing their products. So
right now, anything that you're collecting is so convoluted. There's so much product out there. Like, like you hit a Trevor Lawrence silver prism, and next week you buy a pack, you hit a Trevor Lawrence silver prism, and next week there's just too much product out right now.
This?
Ooh, Good year, man. A good year.
Great year, right? Just a nostalgia.
Good. Now that you mentioned, we mentioned that good draft class year. That's an example of a good draft cello pack that has a good draft class in it.
So always open a bonus pack.
There's that debate where people say, "Oh, I hate that they opened the bonus pack first," but no.
Yeah. Have you seen my TikTok? I've got so many comments, and then finally some guy says, "You know what? Opening bonus pack first is a boss move."
Yes, of course it is. Damn right it is.
All right, who we got? It's very hard to do this backwards.
Paul George. Oh, Tyler Hero. It's a Tyler Hero second year. That's not bad.
Awesome. And
Tyler Hero's second year. That's definitely not bad. Not bad at all. Take it.
What were some of the comments about opening bonus pack?
Well, yeah, people have this opinion where you open the bonus pack last, but there's 3 cards. Your chances on getting the card you want, to me, it's more than opening the other pack. So I mean,
yeah, but some people like to save the best to last. For me, it's like, why save the best to last when you can have it first?
No, it's not like the case hit comes in the bonus pack, right? Come on.
And I mean, at the end of the day, you're gonna open it anyway. Doesn't matter what order.
Yeah, well, you open it how you want to open it. I appreciate people's opinions, and we can go back and forth. My house. It's a nice purple My House. Anthony
That is
Davis.
a very nice purple My House. Anthony Davis.
What we got here?
Wow.
Let's see, who's that? I'm not big on this guy.
Oh,
back-to-back Kyrie Irvings. Oh man. What do we got? Oh,
Tyrese Maxey. Nice.
Love that guy, man. Love his game. Love his game.
You know what? I don't have a purple My House. This is actually a really good PC.
Yeah, that's really nice. It's definitely a PC.
I wish this was
LeBron.
LeBron would be ultimate. So yeah, I've been opening packs on TikTok, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I got my little following going on, and tell you what, like my last video, it's kind of funny because there's so many people hiding behind the computer that would just love to comment on the way that you open packs. And here's the difference, right? Like with TikTok, people give you live feedback, unfiltered live feedback, and they hide behind the keyboard. They'll say whatever they want to say. When you're on Instagram, people are a little bit more conservative. They don't tell you what they think because their profiles kind of, show their photos and videos and stuff like that. So they don't want you to know who they are. But TikTok is just full of kids.
I got to get into that TikTok world. Yeah.
So the last video I posted, it's probably like not that many, but for me, it's a lot. It's got over 5,000 views and like 308 likes.
Great.
36 comments, and some of these comments is just that. Don't hold it by the corner. The corner, really? Does it bother anyone else that she opened the red, blue, white pack before the original? And then some guys goes, nah, but the way she's holding them do. Not the corner. And then some guy goes, this guy, he sounded so frustrated, which is the funniest comment. Cuts the pack open, opens the best pack first, then slams her finger on the corner of the best card she got. He's literally so angry.
Nerd! Nerd! Nerd!
Yeah. Well, it's all right. They'll be watching the next one.
That's the thing. They're probably following me. Who holds a corner like that? Angry face. PSA.
Orders! Oh my God!
Why? Oh man.
Andy, you're terrible with the corners.
You guys are good, man. You guys tore it up.
There's so many negative comments, but at the end of the day, there's also a lot of positive comments. But what got to me the most is like this one guy who just wrote, women.
Oh.
It's gotta be one.
Wow.
You see some people trying to defend me by saying they're her cards, let her do whatever she wants to do with it.
And that's the point of the hobby. That's the point of the hobby. You're not in the hobby to sell, your collection. You're a PCer. You're here to keep what you love. And let me tell you something. There's no greater feeling than opening a pack or buying a comic book or buying a pop and experiencing it from beginning to end. Just the way it is.
Doesn't matter how you hold it.
Yeah, that's it.
There's no greater feeling than opening a pack, getting a great card, and then destroying it by smashing your keyboard against the corner.
So were you one of the people that commented on my TikTok?
Yeah, you were right. You were hiding on a. He does have TikTok. He does
I
have
cannot
TikTok.
confirm nor deny that I was the guy who said women.
You're the guy that said PSA 3, right?
I should have went on there and commented and said, "Thanks for taking a PSA 10 and turning it into a PSA 4."
Damn.
Yeah, nice. Just hide behind your keyboard.
Yeah. Thank you for tuning in to BackSpace Nerdz. Myself, Sandy Kirkman, Bobby Torres. Bobby, give us your handle again.
It's comic books _N_art or Packpool TCG.
And Sandy.
2 Andy Pants on TikTok and Instagram.
And then for myself, it's Anthony Pizarro _ I got old stuff, so it's Twitter and Instagram, but I might get TikTok and it'll have the same handle.
Fossil.
Yeah, I'm a fossil. So, and at BackSpace Nerdz, we have, is it just BackSpace Nerdz on TikTok as well?
BackSpace Nerdz is on everywhere.
But do we have followers everywhere?
We
No.
have 1 follower, and that is Second Pants.
Great.
I know her.
Continue to subscribe, like, and share. But anyway, for us, we thank you. We hope to bring you some more content, and we will see you in the future. BackSpace Nerdz out.
Nerds out with the Z.
With the Z. Bye.